General Hospital spoilers tease that FBI agent John Cate has been making life difficult for several Port Charles residents ever since he came to town earlier this year. As viewers know, Cate blackmailed Jason Morgan into working for him the last several years undercover, or else he would send Carly Spencer to prison. Cate wants nothing more than to put Sonny Corinthos for the rest of Sonny's life. General Hospital spoilers. John Cate believed that Anna Devane was in charge of Pikeman. Cate has bungled the Pikeman investigation from the start. He accused Anna Devane of being the criminal mastermind behind Pikeman without even considering another suspect. That's one reason why Valentin Cassadine was able to get away with being the true culprit for so long. It took both Anna and Jason together to bring the proof of Valentin's guilt before he believed Anna was innocent. GH spoilers. John Cate's real target has always been Sonny Corinthos. John's real reason for being in town has always been Sonny. Pikeman was just a means to an end for Cate. But now that the Pikeman case is over, Cate has been very clear that he wants Sonny to go down no matter what. To that end, he's entered into a secret relationship with Ava Jerome. Neither Ava nor Cate want their association made public. Unfortunately, while Trina Robinson was in Ava's hotel room, Cate left the bathroom with his shirt off. It was clear to Trina that Cate and Ava have been sleeping together. General Hospital spoilers. John Cate will lie to Anna Devane. Cate left his overnight bag in Ava's room right next to her window. Unfortunately, that's the same window Christina Corinthos Davis fell out of after a confrontation with Ava. Christina tripped on Cate's bag and is currently fighting for her life along with her unborn baby. Ava moved Cate's bag out of the room before police came and arrested her for the confrontation. Cate would likely keep quiet about his confrontation with Ava, especially now. But Trina will likely tell Anna that she saw Cate in Ava's room. If Cate does lie, Anna could threaten to arrest Cate for obstruction of justice. The charges won't likely go anywhere because of Cate's FBI status, but he could end up losing his entire career. GH spoilers. What do you think? Why are Cate and Ava keeping their friendship secret? Will Trina tell Anna that she saw Cate with Ava? Could Cate's relationship with Ava cost him his career? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital airing weekdays on ABC. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. On the other hand, General Hospital spoilers for the week of Monday, August 5 Friday, August 9 tease frightening situations, devastating worry, and premeditated revenge. Following Christina Corinthos Davis' perilous fall, TJ Ashford's frightened, Alexis Davis is consumed with devastating worry, while Sonny Corinthos meticulously premeditates his revenge. General Hospital spoilers. Ava Jerome is nervous. A woman's desperate plea for help resonates like a haunting memory as Ava Jerome faces questioning at the PCPD. She seems increasingly uneasy while Detective Harrison Chase switches on a recorder, prompting her to begin her account from the very start. He encourages her to disclose everything she can remember, but her attorney, Scott Baldwin, is still missing in action. This cry for help could signify Ava's frustration over Scotty's delay, or it might be the nagging voice of her conscience. It could be urging her to have sought help for Christina immediately following the accident, which caused her to plunge through glass and land in the Metro court pool. GA spoilers. Frightening situations. Molly Lansing Davis anxiously inquires about Christina and the baby's well-being at the hospital. Her voice wavers with uncertainty as she seeks reassurance from TJ, who is visibly shaken and fearful due to his medical knowledge of Christina's condition. Christina was rushed into emergency surgery upon arrival at GH, with complications like internal bleeding and placental separation, posing a serious threat to both mother and child. The situation is undeniably frightening, with the outcome still uncertain. The only saving grace might be that the baby isn't more premature. Christina was 8.5 months along. General Hospital spoilers. Devastating worry. Christina's family members are gathered in the waiting room outside the surgery suite at the hospital, with TJ and Molly by their side, all experiencing devastating worry. Sunny has just arrived and stands by a distraught Alexis Davis for support, who is visibly shaken. Alexis, known for her strength, is now in tears as she reveals to TJ and Molly that Christina was last seen in Eva's suite, puzzled why she would have gone there. However, General Hospital spoilers reveal that when Brian Craig was offered the chance to return to the ABC soap for a special episode, he had some questions. According to a new interview with Sod, Craig was especially curious about who he'd be filming with, and the answer sealed the deal on him signing on for a comeback appearance. Once Brian Craig learned that he'd be working with Maurice Benard again, that was enough to convince him it was a good idea. Craig got on board with the one-episode gig, but he was surprised they haven't recast Morgan by now. However, Craig was thankful for the opportunity to reprise the role since it allowed him to play some gripping material with Benard. Following Craig's exit as Morgan Corinthos in 2016, he popped up in 2018 for Ava Jerome's Nightmare. Craig's latest episode involves Morgan appearing to Sunny as he deals with his bipolar disorder and suicide attempt on the hospital rooftop. Despite the serious nature of the material, Brian Craig managed to have some fun at the studio with Maurice Benard. In fact, Craig confessed to pulling a prank on Benard right off the bat. Although Craig has stayed in touch with Benard and spoke to him about this return appearance in advance, he still wanted to surprise his TV dad on set. Benard was filming some other scenes when Craig arrived on the soundstage, so he snuck behind the camera and acted like he was the director after they called cut. I was like, yeah, that was great. So, if you could just suck a little less on the next go-round, that would be great. And he recognized my voice and turned toward the cameras and started laughing. So that was fun, Craig exclaimed. Craig also mentioned that going back to GH was kind of like stepping into a time capsule, since his former co-stars still looked as youthful as ever. As for Craig's visit to the makeup room, he confessed that he had to spend a bit longer there than he used to. It turns out Craig has some new tattoos, so they had to work harder to cover them up. Of course, the effort was no doubt worth it once Craig was on set doing his thing. Craig called the new scenes really powerful and suggested that Benard was pleased with how their work came together too. Based on our predictions, Sunny's vision of Morgan will save him from a grim fate, so stick with us for more updates on Craig's August 6 appearance. Additionally, General Hospital spoilers reveal that Lucky Spencer's return is getting closer. Ever since the news broke about Lucky making his long-awaited comeback, viewers have been eager to learn more. Fortunately, we have some additional details to pass along. For starters, August 5 marked Jonathan Jackson's first day working at the studio again, so GH shared updates with fans on social media. We are so very lucky, see what we did there, to have Ed Jonathan Jackson back in the building, and you won't have to wait long to see what he has in store for Port Charles, the show's X account posted. Deadline is also reporting that Lucky will be on screen again by late August, so that offers a good time frame for his first airdate back. This fits with newly leaked behind-the-scenes info about some upcoming scenes set in Africa, which will air in late August as well. It's reasonable to assume Lucky will be involved in those scenes, since he's spent a great deal of time in Africa since he left Port Charles. We should also mention that Holly Sutton's return stint will kick off in early September and will connect to Lucky's comeback somehow. Lucky's return will pave the way for Holly to hit the screen again shortly after, so it'll be interesting to see how these returns tie together. Whatever the case, Jonathan Jackson will thankfully be sticking around for quite some time. This won't be a quick stint, so Jackson will have a chance to really dive in as Lucky again and eventually re-establish some of his former connections. Although Lucky's return will apparently kick off in Africa, he'll later make his way to PC and reunite with some familiar faces there. Based on our predictions, Lucky could face a bit of a rocky road when it comes to bonding with his son, Aiden Weber, Tristan Riggs, after being away for so long. General Hospital spoilers say Lucky will settle back in Port Charles down the line, so stay tuned to see Aiden's reaction to his father's homecoming. On the other hand, 3 years into Lulu's endless coma on General Hospital, Aim Raylan believed that role was still hers. It is my understanding that when they choose to wake her up, they would be calling me, Instagrammed the actress who succeeded Julie Marie Berman as Luke and Laura's daughter in 2013. That could always change, who knows? Now, it would seem, it has changed. The soap has put out a casting call for a character named Lauren, TV Insider reports. She's said to be between 34 and 40, blonde, white, beautiful, dynamic, and fiery. Of course, most of those adjectives could apply to a lot of people. Nina, Carly, Jocelyn. Port Charles is awash in beautiful, dynamic, fiery blondes. But the casting call goes on to say, Lauren has overcome challenging circumstances and now boasts a surplus of strength and determination. Does it get any more challenging than a post-explosion coma that ripped the legacy character away from former husband Dant, just when she was about to admit that she wanted to get back together? Don't think so. Whoever winds up playing the Plum part is going to wind up walking into some juicy story. While Lulu might have spent the last few years dreaming, literally dreaming, of a future with Dante, he has since moved into a serious relationship with Sam. And not only was Lulu's daughter with Valentin shot, Charlotte has gone on the lam with Daddy as he tries to avoid doing time for his involvement with Pikeman. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.